And this lie starts out to be just a little small ball. And then before you know it, it explodes into this humongous snowball raging down a hill, getting ready to slam into whomever you told the lie to. So, for an example, you know you're supposed to be at work, and you decide to tell this fantastic lie that your cousin's cousin died. As an example. So the people on your job decide to collect some money. They decide to send flowers to the funeral home. They decide to give you your pay, your pay because you're on leave because of this death, and you're a family, very, very close cousin. You've told how you guys were just so close. You did everything together. You grew up together. And so when they call you to ask you for the funeral home and the name of the deceased party, you don't have no name, you don't have no funeral home. And now you got to figure something out because you realize that your job, your boss, and your co-workers have come together to support you in this loss that never really occurred. Now, I don't want to accuse you of making those kind of lies, but I'm just giving you an example. Because the truth of the matter is, the experts say that everybody lies. That means you and me. And even though we want to act like we don't lie, or we feel like, that's not my story, that's not my story. It's your story too, just like it's mine. And people lie for different reasons. People lie for protection reasons. People lie because of fear. People lie because they're addicted to lie, and they're pathological liars, which they can't help themselves, and you just need help if that's you. You know whether you're a liar or not.
At the other end of the spectrum of extreme liars are compulsive liars. These are people who lie at the first given opportunity, even when there's no obvious gain or reason for doing so.
I just want to throw a little bit more out there at you. There is the compulsive liar. A compulsive liar continuously lies. It's a compulsion. They can't stop. They lie about anything, no matter how big or how small. They lie about coming and going, yes and no. They're compulsive. They can't control the lying without therapy and in counseling. And then when you get to the occasional liars, those are the liars who lie occasionally, and they think that with their lie, it's going to benefit somebody down the line. In case you get caught, unless you get caught in lying, that would be the only way it wouldn't benefit. That's their process of thinking. And then you got the careless liars. A careless liar laugh because they don't care whether you know they lied or not. They're not trying to make the ends tie up. They're not trying to make everything seem perfect. They're not doing any of that. They just are careless liars. I just want to lie because I think it feels good to lie today. I feel like lying today. So with that said, they just lie. They don't have any reason. It's not no big deal. It's just, I saw you today. How you doing? When last time you saw Murray? I was with Murray last night. No, daggone well you ain't seen Mary in a month of Sundays. They have no feeling one way or the other about how it's going to sound, whether you're going to find out they tell the truth, because this is what they do. They are continuous liars. So what do you do when you run up against these types of liars, since there's so many types? You just be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. If God opens the door, walk through it. If you are that person, if you are a compulsive liar, a habitual liar, if you just a liar, just occasional liar, a good example is in relationships. You and your spouse, significant other may be so in love and just on the right train, talking about really good stuff. But you become bored. And I think in every relationship, people get bored. At one point or another, I don't care how much in love you are, there are moments when you be like, I want to do something, but I don't know what it is.